Alright, let's step into the garage, see what we got going today. Alright, so glad you guys could join me here in my little shop. Getting some stuff done tonight, working on some projects. This here, if you haven't seen my previous video, went and picked this up. It's a Honda, 1981 Honda CB400T. Got it for really cheap. And I was going to do a will it run video. Unfortunately, earlier today, me and a buddy kind of started messing with it. And I came to find out that the engine is seized. I kind of suspected it because the plugs were out when I got it. But I got it so cheap that, I mean, I couldn't turn it down. So it's a reasonable price. So I'm going to attempt to get it unstuck. I've got a couple of things over here. We've got some automatic transmission fluid and some seafoam, a little bit of two-stroke oil. Gonna add this to my my little squeeze bottle here. We're gonna fill up the cylinders, and then I got some new plugs there. I'm gonna drop those new plugs in it, and we'll let it set for a week. And hopefully that what's supposed to happen. I did a bunch of research, how we do by watching YouTube videos. What should happen is that seafoam and that. Well, that's kind of my idea. I saw a bunch of different ways. Some people are saying use penetrating lubricant. Some people are saying just all different stuff. But some guys use Marvel Mystery Oil. I'm a big fan of ATF and acetone as a penetrating lubricant. And so seafoam, I'm pretty sure has petroleum distillates. It's kind of like acetone. I figured I'd go. I didn't see a can of that, so I'll just use seafoam instead of acetone, and we'll let that do its magic. Hopefully, break up some of that corrosion and get to the point where I can electric start this, because I was able to jump start off the solenoid and get the starter to turn. So the starter does turn. It's just seized, so it wouldn't do much. I really want to turn this over, and then if I do get it turning over, then I'm going to do the will it run video, change the oil. I've already had offers on the bike to make. I could already make my money back right now. I kind of wanted to make a little bit of money off of it, or else trade it for some other project. You know, I've got several projects going. I've got this 340cc right here, snowmobile engine. So I'm thinking about. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I've got several projects going, but we'll talk more about that here in a little while. Let me just set this camera up and get this done. Alright, back again. So, let's mix up some stuff. Go by, what, a 50-50, maybe a little less. Transmission fluid added there. Oh, spilled some. What a shocker. Decent amount there. Add a little two-stroke oil for luck, and we turn it purple. Mix that blue and that red. Purple now. Save a little bit for other projects. Nice and purple. We got some hands. Let's get my shop rag out here. Clean up the mess. So we got her mixed up, nice and purple. Give her a little shake here. And down in the cylinders we go. These bottles right here, I've said it on other videos, just a must-have almost. Perfect for we're working on stuff. Here, let's shine the light down in the hole. See what we're doing here. If you don't have one of these little flashlights, you gotta get one. They sell these at Dollar Tree for obviously $1. Got a laser, a bright light, a little touch screen thing. Oh yeah. Something for you. We got her just about full. See the level of it's up to the top there. Add some to the other side. Alright. Well, I've got the cylinders full. We used about that much, so it looks like I'm going to have some for storage. Nice little homemade batch of penetrating lube. And let's put the spark plugs in there. The spark plugs hopefully create some mechanical pressure. Push that fluid down past the rings. Started by hand. My worst fear is crossthread a spark plug. Never done it yet, but you don't want to do it. That's a quick way to ruin your day. Got one in. Probably take these plugs out tomorrow and add some more. See if the levels are right the same. See how the fluid's looking. Just stir it up a little bit here. That set and do its magic for a week. Alright. Nowhere to test for spark. Now, maybe I'll show you something real quick here. I'm going to do a separate video. Decided to do a video. This might be a separate video, but I'm going to throw it in the Honda video because that's what I'm working on. But that right there is a solenoid. I've got a jump pack. There's your negative cable. Your positive cable going to the solenoid there. Now what you can do is, this is how to bypass. I don't have a key for this, but you can still start a bike or other device like lawnmowers, things like that, if there's a solenoid, by jumping past it. Now you can go directly to the starter, but I find this is the easiest way. So you can see the positive terminal goes straight to there, and that's where it continues to the motor. The negative or ground is right there. So we're going to skip the solenoid and we're going to jump it, and that's all you got to do is touch it right here. See that sparking? Hear it click. Definitely seized. But once that unseizes, should be able to start the motor. But you can hear the starter clicking in there. So unfortunately that hasn't done its magic yet, what I wouldn't expect it to. I don't want to fry the starter, so we'll stop doing that. But that's how you jump past a solenoid. Figured you'd be interested in seeing that. Alright, so I guess that concludes the video. Pretty basic. Just put some stuff in. We're going to break this thing free if we can, if I don't sell it before the week's up. But yeah, look forward to that video. Appreciate you joining me in the garage, my little shop, and watching. What video would be complete without some full automatic fire from the full automatic Beretta 92A1? If you haven't seen this thing, it's freaking awesome. So let's just give her a shot a minute. That was sweet. Fail. Should have used the laser. Let's load her back up and fire her one more time. This thing's pretty sweet. You just, to load it, just got the magazine here. Pull it back. Sounded like that CO2 was getting kind of low. It was an old cylinder. I fired it a lot, but yeah, you just pull that slide down like a little mini screwdriver, like I always carry. It's kind of the most difficult thing about the gun. That's why I'm 3D printing a new clip for this that can hold 100 rounds. It's the project that I'm working on right now. Had 2 fails already, but I'll just keep plugging away because I really want this to hold 100 rounds. Be able to blast a whole entire CO2 cylinder out in about 5 seconds. Should be pretty interesting. Make for a good video and make this an even more effective, in my opinion, self-defense weapon, because I think this is a pretty effective legal self-defense weapon. At least here in Michigan, a BB gun isn't considered a firearm. So I have a whole video about it. If you haven't caught that, check it out. It's on my channel. But yeah, so you just load it up. I've got the little finger laser here. Let's give that another try there. Oh, she shoots a little low. Let's see here. That was 18 shots in 1.5 seconds. So anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for joining me. Have a great night.